Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your John here, and today we're going to be going over the This Week at Bungie for May 6, 2021. But before we jump into this, I asked if you want to keep up to date on all Destiny 2 news, information, leaks, tutorials, and more. There you go, subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it. So starting off here, we do have a bit of a recap as Season of the Splicer, or Season 14, was revealed on Tuesday this week. If you're interested in a breakdown on that, I'll have a video linked in the description down below. But anyways, kicking off this Twab, we actually have a bit of a preview of some of the rewards that are to come, as well as some changes. So first up here, they go on to state that they're going to remove just the regular seasonal armor from the seasonal track on the battle pass. Now, of course, they're going to fill these slots with glimmer, legendary shards, upgrade modules, exotic engrams, etc. And you'll still be able to earn the ornaments, which I'll have a picture of them on screen right now. You'll still be able to earn those from the season pass, but yeah, apparently we have to earn the seasonal armor. They're not just going to give us a bunch of it, which is a weird change. I mean, other than the final set of seasonal armor you got, that was the high stat roll armor. I didn't really care for the armor and dismantled the rest, so I guess it's kind of a win, but at the same time, it's kind of a loss because we do lose that free set of high stat rolled armor, which occasionally, like the Season of Dawn set, was actually pretty good in terms of stat division. Anyways, moving on, like I guess in my breakdown of the seasonal trailer and all the information. In the season pass, not only are we getting that brand new exotic stasis sidearm, but we also are getting a legendary shotgun and machine gun from the season pass. And in terms of seasonal weapons that are based around the main activity, that being Override, again, I don't know what that first weapon is. I think it's a grenade launcher or something. And then the one on the top right is going to be a sidearm, and one on the middle right kind of looks like an auto rifle or SMG, and the one on the bottom left is going to be a pulse rifle. Then moving on, they show us the ritual or pinnacle weapon of the season, which is going to be a gunsmith themed fusion rifle. And of course, like the other two ritual weapons that we got during Season of the Hunt and Season of the Chosen, you will be able to unlock a Gambit, Crucible, and Vanguard themed ornament. I have to say, with the recent change to Reservoir Burst, which is going to be slightly nerfed / buffed, at the beginning of Season of the Splicer, I kind of feel like that this weapon's going to have Reservoir Burst, and that's going to be the next loaded question, basically. Which I'm low-key hyped for because loaded question is like one of my top 10 weapons in all of Destiny history, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Anyways, moving down from that, they go on to reveal that we're getting 3 new activity-exclusive weapons for Gambit, Crucible, and Vanguard. Looks like we're getting a breach load grenade launcher for Vanguard strikes, and then we're getting a either 180 or 120 hand cannon for Crucible, and then an SMG for Gambit. They then go on to state that Grandmaster Nightfalls will go live on June 22nd, and actually a couple twabs ago, they did reveal that we would be getting brand new Nightfall exclusive weapons, and they go on to reveal these 3 to us. And the first one here, we got the infamous Hunjury from the Taken King from Destiny 1. Beautiful, beautiful scout rifle. I hope it's just as good in Destiny 2. Another top 10 legendary weapons, honestly. And then they show us a sniper rifle and a fusion rifle. I have a feeling that these are also from Destiny 1, however, they're so generic that I don't know them. I feel like I know the sniper. I mean, it's called the Irene RR4. Take that with a grain of salt. This could just be some random ass weapon, but I know that was another quite good weapon from the Taken King era of Destiny. Actually, I just found out what the fusion rifle is as well. It's called the Plug 1.1. That was a vanilla Destiny 1 Vanguard fusion rifle. Not really memorable in my opinion, but I'm interested to see what it brings in Destiny 2, considering it's going to be a Nightfall and an Adept weapon. And yes, all these weapons will have Adept variants in the Grandmaster Nightfall. Also, one last thing here, when they go on to talk about perks, they mention an auto rifle that can gain extra damage after defeating an enemy with a grenade, and actually that's a perk in the database right now called Flourish that actually isn't released. Which I can tell you, if there's any weapons that can roll with both Flourish and Demolitionist, it's gonna be a good perk, so stay tuned for that. Next up in Twab, we got some random updates that are coming in the next patch, that being the one for Season of the Splicer. First up, we got some colorblind support for a bunch of stasis abilities. Then Stasis Hunters are getting a freeze detonation radius reduction for their Silence and Squall. It's going from 12 meters to 8.5 meters. And the other notable thing in these batch of changes is that Chaos Reach will no longer be able to randomly penetrate thin walls or objects. And then moving down in Twab, they end up showing a brand new UI function when you pull out your ghost to nav mode. Essentially, quests and bounties are going to be in different categories, and you'll be able to track more bounties, which is good. I feel like one of my main issues since Destiny 2 came out was the regression of the ability to track stuff when it came to bounties and quests, so very much appreciate this change. In other UI changes, they added a new Legends section in the Director Destination tab, and apparently this is where we'll find the Vault of Glass. They also added a shortcut between HUD quest step notifications and quest details screen for keyboard and mouse users. And then for 6v6 Crucible activities, apparently you'll be able to cycle through your teammates to view metrics associated with the activity you're entering, whatever that means. Then with the helm, they made it so the helm now appears in the Director Destinations tab, originally was on the tower map, and it has its own map. And now with Focus Umbral Engrams and the Prismatic Recaster, they made it so Umbral Engrams now auto-decrypt when they are focused via the Prismatic Recaster, and they also updated the visual slates for focusing options on the Prismatic Recaster. Next up, in regards to Glory, Valor, and Infamy, they apparently unified Glory, Valor, and Infamy rank reputation tracking. They also made it so Infamy win streak bonus is now linear, plus 35 points per win, and Glory win streak bonus is now linear, that being plus 20 points per win. They also do go on to note that the eventual update to Vanguard reputation, that being getting rid of Vanguard tokens, will come during Season 15, so you need to be ready to spend your Vanguard tokens during Season of the Splicer. In regards to Eververse will get a brand new archive filter thing, allowing you to search for certain Eververse items easier, and they're going to be adding many exotic weapon and armor ornaments from previous seasons because the community has requested it. Also with Bright Engrams, spawn effects and shaders are now standalone items and can no longer be decrypted into duplicates, which the less duplicates we have in those Bright Engrams, the better. Lastly, here in changes, we got some just general things. Momentum Control and Team Scorch have returned and will be available as part of the weekly playlist rotation. They added repeatable bounties to Shah Han in the Cosmodrome. They fixed an issue causing vaulted gear to erroneously drop from Strike unique loot list, and added a full suite of Trace Rifle Focus armor mods to the game. No longer will I have to run Special Finisher for the Div Bitch. Something very good here is they do give us an update regarding the 2018 and 2019 Solstice of Heroes armor glows. Previously, in the April 22nd Twab article, they stated that the glows for these sets would not be available on Armor Synthesis due to technical issues. However, since then, they have found a workaround. Essentially, what they're going to do with these 2018-2019 glow sets, they're going to make it exactly like the 2020 glow sets, where it would change with your subclass. The only limitation with this is that it's not going to work with Stasis, only with Solar, Arc, and Void. Also, if you acquired any subclass glow for that year/slot, you will receive the corresponding legendary universal ornament for all three classes. They also go on to state that they hope to have this fix deployed by Solstice of Heroes 2021, but they cannot guarantee a date. Obviously, since this is the last TWAB and sort of last couple days before Season of the Splicer launches next Tuesday on May 11th at reset time, which is 10 a.m. PDT, at least for me, do make sure that if you've earned the Chosen Conqueror or Flawless titles, make sure that you claim and equip them at least once so they don't get removed. Also, there's a bunch of Bungie rewards stuff going away. Make sure you claim all of that. Also, as one final reminder, we do have a brand new shader system coming, so make sure that you delete all of your shaders. Delete them right now. That could potentially be a lot of legendary shards and glimmer you're sitting on. Yeah, but that pretty much wraps it up for the TWAB. Overall, I'd say personally, I'm very excited for this season. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for this season, but if you enjoyed, go ahead and give a like. If you want to keep up to date on all Destiny 2 news, information, leaks, tutorials, and more, go subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.